YouTube's happening. It is Monday, January 5th. We're doing a combo video again because, well, why not? We only have a handful of games. We have 8 of them in the NBA. You can see over here on the NHL side, we only have 5 games, so not really enough for a full video, I don't think. And then on college hoops, we have a shorter day than yesterday. You can see, I can put it on the screen. So this video is going to be pretty quick overall. The main thing is going to be NBA. We have 8 games. Let me go ahead and recap those games from yesterday for you. So we took these plays here. Sasser didn't hit a 3. I said it in the video, that was a chase. That was a full-on chase because he had 4 in back-to-back games. We'll see what happens. Whatever. Miami, Phoenix, outright winner against OKC. Yeah. And then Milwaukee and the Lake Show all covered nicely. Good stuff. So that's a 4-2 day in the NBA. We will take that each and every day. We'll cover NHL and college hoops when we get there. So for now, we're going to focus on that. If you want that type, you see this list? It's typed out. I send it to every single member every single day. So they have this. They can skip the video if they want to. They don't have to watch it. Some do, obviously. Or maybe you want spreadsheets so you can, do your own research for every single sport. Or you just want to come join the chat and chat it up. You go to Better Bay. That's what you do. Easy peasy. So enough of that. We have our 8 games. Let's go ahead and jump to the first one right now. First game on the docket is going to be the Knicks and the Pistons. We go over here and we see New York is a 2.5-point favorite with a 32.5 on the total. We come to the sheets, we take a look and see the numbers, and we see what we look for. We look for offense v defense. That's what we do. Number 10 versus 24. That is a Detroit advantage all day. 27v7, that is Detroit advantage from defense. 9v26, that is Detroit advantage. And 15v17, that's push. So we have clearly 3 advantages for Detroit. They both had about the same pace. You can look at the fundamental stuff if you want to add that stuff in as well. So far, and they're at home. Based on all that alone, I like Detroit plus 2.5 at home. Hell, I like Detroit money line plus 123 so far. So we'll go ahead and we got to make sure who all's playing and who is not playing too. So we're going to bounce over to this real quick. Here's our lineups. We go blop, bloop, zoom down here to this, and you see the squad going out there for the Knicks. Hart is still out. On Detroit side, we come over here and see Duren. Ooh, Duren's out. I mean, Stewart can match up with Robinson. Holland versus Towns, though, that is, I don't know about that. That's a mismatch, I'm thinking. Thompson and Newbie, I mean, OG's pretty good. Thompson pretty good. Bridges, Rob, that's a wash almost. Brunson, I mean, God, that's a nice matchup. But they're all playing great, so it's like, and Tobias Harris is out too. They are playing good. I mean, the numbers, Mason, they tell you right there. Let's go look at some props, shall we? This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign. Go get you a week for free. It's there for you. So we do this. We put it on the Knicks and Pistons. We go click and we see what we got. So you got some OG props. You got a bunch of OG props, basically. You got, if you want to take any of these, you can. You got Cat, and that's about all you have. So if you want to take those, you can. I'm going to stick with my sheet. I'm going with the numbers. I care about what you have done lately, and Detroit's been playing pretty good lately, as in you can see here. The only thing they suck at is kind of turning the ball over too much, but they're at home as well. Give me Detroit. Now, do I want to take the money line for 123? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to roll the dice. So we're going to go Detroit money line for plus 123. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's move on. Next. All right, game number 2 is going to be who? It's going to be Boston versus Chicago. And it looks like the Celtics are 11.5-point favorites with a 235.5. You see that. We go to our sheets. We look at the numbers, and almost the same story as the last game. 2v12, that's a Boston lean. 17-23 is a Boston lean. 5-22, big Boston lean. 19-26, another Boston lean. So we got all the leans for Boston. 1 versus 20 on ratings, offense versus defense. 21v26 still kind of leans Boston. So they're both slow on pace. Everything's leaning Boston. That's why it's 11.5. What we do need to do is go see who's playing. Because as long as JB's playing, I think we're good. Because JB is balling out. So let's see who we got. White is questionable. Jones, Okoro. So still no Giddy. And Kobe White is questionable. Calf soreness. So I don't see why he would play. Boston side, all you guys are questionable. Ron Harper. And other than that, everybody looks like they're playing. So crazy. They're 22-12 without Tatum. Man, that is still just boggling my mind. I thought they would have a rough season, but no. Brown's like, no, I got this, guys. So let's change this up to Celtics and see if we got any props that might look good. I don't know if I like Boston by 11. I mean, they do clearly have all the stat advantages, but I don't know. We're going to pull up a couple, and we're going to look at Garza doesn't start. I'm not going to take you. I forget Simon's on the damn team because he come off the bench now. Let's see. Other than that, we're back down here. So I don't, to be honest, I don't love the props here. We come over here to the spreadsheets. I probably should take Boston. They're winning their games by 13 points on average in the last 5. Chicago's losing by 7 on average in the last 5. It's a 12-point spread. So based on that alone, we're just gonna take Boston. Everything's leading Celtics, so we'll see if it works out. So give me Boston 7, 11.5 at plus 101. Beautiful odds. Take that one. Moving on. Next. Game number 3 is going to be Toronto and Atlanta. Currently, it is Toronto 3.5 to 234.5. We popped our sheets. We look at the numbers, and 14 v 11 is a push. 26 v 9 is Atlanta. 4 v 16 is Atlanta. 28 v 7 is Atlanta. Then we got a bunch of all the same and very high tempo, very high offense. So potential over here for sure. We're looking at 234. They're combining for 242 on offense, and they're combining for 239 on defense. So far we have a nice high range. We're 5 points below for the total. We have a 5-point cushion to work with. So over's the play for me if the people are still supposed to play that are playing. So let's see. Change this up. Let's go down to Toronto. Grab, zoom down here. And who's playing? Trey's out with quad bruise. That's fine. They get Dyson. They're fine. NAW, yep. I'm fine with this. Yep. I'm probably taking it over. So let's go look at props, see if anything looks good real quick. Just in case. You never know. There's a lot of props. I want to show you the props at least. Dyson Daniels, 24.5. Running the point now. I mean, he could. He absolutely could. Let's take a look at that. Looks like a peak ski. I like the over more anyway. I don't care what the number is. I like that over. I got a 5-point cushion. You don't get many cushions in NBA, so they're pretty good by nailing the total. So anytime I'm going to get 2 top 10 tempos with 2 top 10 scoring teams, yeah, I'll take advantage of that if possible. So this is the one I care about. Yeah, he's been, damn, look at you. 29-2 and a 24. That's pretty good. Head to head, I mean, you just played Toronto literally 2 days ago in Toronto. So did they stay the night in Toronto and just like hang out for a whole day and a half? Because that's about what's happening. So the last game was 134-117, which is a 251 score, or total sitting at 234. This game was at Toronto. I'm taking the over, and I'm going to take Dyson Daniels. I'm going to do both. We're going to double dip our chip on this game. So we're going over 234.5, and then give me some Daniels over. Now, do I want to take PRA? Let's see. Probably, because he sees 12. He's getting the rebounds, too. Look at that. He's doing a little bit of everything. Dyson, go get us a PRA guy. 24.5 PRA. Let's get that for 118. Is that the best we can do? 120. Ooh, high and kind of juicy. How about 25.5? Can I buy that up a little bit? Can I preserve a little bit of juice, please? Then I'm going up to all the way there. Damn. So it's gonna be 24.5 for a smooth 120. All right, I guess can't complain. 120. Moving on. Next. Sliding over from Toronto, we're going Houston and Phoenix. Phoenix just played last night, just beat the Thunder. I had them plus odds, and they won outright. Beautiful stuff overall. We will take that. Today, though, they are 8.5-point favorite dogs again. This time they're on the road. Don't love that as much. At Houston, 222.5. We'll see if the numbers make sense. 24 v 20 is a pass. That's a pass. That leads Phoenix, and that's so we have 3 pushes basically. Anything within 5 spots is a push to me. So 8 to 3, yeah, it leans Houston, but it's still kind of a push. 7 v 23, clear as day. That's a Phoenix lean. So Phoenix 3-point shooting against Houston should be a play we could take. Outside of that, I wouldn't touch the side because everything else is pushing. So let's go to our lineups to see who's going to play in this one, just to make sure. We come on down to Houston, and then down here we can see we got Gillespie, Brooker, Allen, Brooks, Williams, Steven Adams going to start. Okay, all right, because Şengün is out. That's not good. So with no Şengün, interesting. Okay. All right, let's change this up. Let's go and do this and go down to the Rockets and boom, boom. Here are your props. Not many to pick from. I mean, they got, okay. Aiming points assists. Is he really balling out that much at the point? Durant, rebounds assists, but no Şengün. Somebody's got to get it. So we'll take a look at a couple of these. Gillespie, Booker, 27.5 points, rebounds. Really? Okay, we'll take a look. Rebounds assists per KD, 12-4 and 10-5. Don't love that really, so I'm going to take that off. What about Amon? 25 on a 23. Don't love that one. Would like a little more cushion. 27 on 30. Don't love that one. Houston does have 23rd at 38.4% from 3. So we could look at some Gillespie 3s. We could look at Royce to 5.9 O'Neal 3s. And Dylan Brooks will look at your 3s as well. So we'll grab those. So, yeah, 5-5-5-3-1. Wow. Man, you were good for a hot minute. You've been good all year, really. 3-4. So you need to hit 3 for minus 131. That's pricey. Can I do a chase with you? Can I do 3.5? Anybody offering some good odds I can take? Nothing I can really grab. Shameful. So I'm not paying that much for 2.5. I want a good odd, please. Good numbers. What about Royce? You shoot a lot of 3s, but you ain't made damn nothing in the last few games. Ugh, no, sir. And then Dylan Brooks, are you hitting 3s, my guy? You're not even attempt that many threes. Okay, well, I know what I'm going to do with this one. Not a damn thing, because I don't, no, nothing I like. We're moving on past next. After Houston, we're going to OKC versus Charlotte. OKC just lost. Now they're at home again. Well, they were at Phoenix. Now they're at home facing Charlotte. So interesting. Charlotte plus 15.5. Man, Charlotte has been paying out nicely here recently. Just they're nice. They're a nice team to bet on. They do well. 234 because they turn it from a normal NBA game to just a damn street ball game. It's just back and forth, just fun to watch. So even though their pace is really slow all of a sudden, it's just number one in 3-point shooting. Oh man, 1v20 OKC, 1v19 OKC, 17-28 OKC, 126 Charlotte. So we have 4 advantages for the offensive side. Over potentially is an option. Let's see, we're at 234 again. We're sitting on 244 and 222. Now that's a big ass range, and 222 is way down here. But I think the fact that we have 4 advantages to the over means offense is going to have no problem scoring. Except for no, we have 3 advantages to the over. Forgot 19v1. I'm blind. It's Monday. Chill. It's okay. 3 advantages to the over, 1 to the defense. Let's look at who's playing. Let's look at the playing. That's gonna matter because OKC had a bunch of injuries. Let's see who's playing just to make sure because we want to know. And we come down here. Whoa, guys, what is this? Questionable, probable. What are we doing? What are we doing? What's wrong with you all? Khan has a hip bruise. Biller's got a knee bruise. Man, y'all are banged up, huh? And then OKC side. Okay, yeah. All right, so they're both banged to hell and back. Okay, great. Let's look at some props, shall we? Because that's not good. That ain't good. Well, if they sit people out, this is going to be Ball is balling out, ain't it? One would think. Or Bridges. So let me look at LaMelo Ball. Let me look at Bridges. Let me look at both of them because they're the only 2 that aren't banged up. So as they might sit them, who knows? They might just be like, hey, it's OKC. We'll just sit these guys. We'll worry about it next game. So might not be a bad strategy. Chet, let's see what Chet does against let's see, Calburner's out. Diabate's banged up. So who's going to play center? Bridges? Chet could dominate. Should dominate, probably. Let's see. I got 3 potential props here. LaMelo, 31-4 on the PRA, 29-5. LaMelo can ball out head-to-head. Hasn't played OKC this year, so that helps me none. Let's see. Bridges. You have played him, and this was November. That's so weird to see, 2025. Weird. So you played November, and then 2 times last year. You had 23 on a 27. And then last one's going to be Chet. Chet head-to-head. Last time we played Charlotte, he had 25, 8, and 2, and that was literally November 15th, so that's probably pretty good too. Last 10, he's been up and down, but who's going to guard him? All their bigs are banged up, so I'm kind of inclined to take Chet, and I'm kind of inclined to take LaMelo because I know he's going to have the ball and he's going to shoot. If not, he's going to get assists, which is great. So I think we'll do that. We're going to take Bridges off. We're going to take a double dip on this one. We're going to trust because you saw earlier, look, number 1 in 2-point scoring, not 3-point scoring. And who likes to shoot a bunch of threes? LaMelo. Exactly. So we're going to do that. We're going to go over here. We're going to take Chet over 27.5 PRA. We're going to grab that for a -120. Is that the best I could do? Ew. 125. Come on. What is this line movement? That's a new thing. Okay, cool. What can I get different numbers? I guess we're stuck with 125 Hard Rock. Man, terrible times. And then we're going to go LaMelo. So we're going to go Ball over 29.5 PRA for plus 105. Hey, I can use that one. No vig. Plus 105. Absolutely. So we're going to take both of those. We're going to move on next. Philadelphia and Denver time. And Jokic and Embiid can't hide. So because, well, one's hurt for sure. The other one is he really hurt? I never know with Embiid. I think Embiid's always hurt. Or he's never hurt and he always acts hurt. I have no clue. So either way, it's Philly by 11.5. So I'm guessing Embiid's probably playing. 230.5. Let's go look at the sheets. Let's take a look at the numbers and push, lean, done Denver slightly. Philly. Oh, this game it's a hot dog game. Look all the damn yellow and red. There's all that mustard ketchup on the screen. My God, that is disgusting. Let's see. Let's go open this one up. See who's playing potentially. Anybody? Of course, he has an injury designation. He always does. Holmes is playing center with Watson, Jones, Brown. Brown's back. Hey, and Murray. Good deal. So Cameron Johnson's still out. Jokic is still out for another probably like 2 weeks. I'm guessing. Maybe 3 still. I think they said 4 weeks was how long it's going to take. Embiid is probably with the left knee. Maxey. I hope Embiid doesn't play because that's a Maxey day. Anytime Embiid's out, Maxey tends to pop off. So Let's see. I might just take Murray because I don't know how good Maxi's defense really is, but we're going to find out. So let's change this to this one and see what we got. Who's balling out for me? Embiid? No. Well, I mean, hell, Embiid should dominate these dudes. If he comes out, he plays a normal game with normal minutes and everything. Let's be real. Let's just be real. Let's be real. Okay, so Brown, Watson, they probably, yeah, I'm not taking those until we see a few games of data for them. I'm not taking Podcast P, who's not even, yeah, no. We'll look at Maxi. We'll look at Maxi for sure. We'll look at Murray, which is, what the hell's Murray? There's VJ. Is VJ balling out like that? Yeah, take a look. We're at 60 now already. I don't like that. Maxi, PRA, let's take a look. Last 3 games, he's balled out 36, 34, 34, 12, 12, 10, 8. Nice. 106 head-to-head. Last time he played Denver was literally a year ago, but he had 42 and 9 in that game, most likely against Murray as well, I'm guessing, before they had 40. So he tends to show up against them regardless. So interesting. And he's probably going to get a shit ton of assists from passing it to Embiid if he plays inside, because I don't think Holmes is going to stop him. So interesting. VJ's been doing pretty good too. So I kind of want to take Maxi. Kind of want to take Mac. 40.5 seems like something he could do. Last 10, he's been doing good. He's popping off. Yeah. Give me Maxi. I'm doing it. Maxi over 40.5. 40.5. Because I had no clue he's going to win this damn game. I'm not taking 11 for Philly. I will never take Philly by 11 against anybody. Sorry. Can't do that. 110. I'm down for 110. That's normal. So Maxi, 40.5 PRA. We're moving on. Do I want to take anybody else? Do I want to look at like Murray? Let's go look at Murray real quick before I get out of here. Murray, right? 39.5. Could they have a little back and forth battle going on? Look, he stepped it up. 16 and 27. He's stepping it up. Last 2 times, he had 48 last time he faced Philly. I want to do it. Something about it, I feel like they're going to have a battle. I just have a feeling. One of those, like you talk about, like, man, they both had 40. It was back and forth. Like, something's telling me, because I don't see it being a blow up. I just don't. So, 119 is the best I can do. Let's go for it. Murray over 39, 39.5 PRA. Let's do both, because last 10 he has stepped it up a little bit. That's what you want to see, especially with him being the main guy now. So 39, I got it for one. What's our odds? One what? 119. Ugh. Terrible odds in the NBA today. Terrible odds. So I'm gonna take both of these next. Warriors and Clippers. They're up next, and let me go ahead and put on the Clipper show. There we go. Yacht Club, baby. Yacht Club is underdog. Golden State favorite on the road, huh? 225.5. Why? I ask questions. Why? 11v26. Clippers. 6v25. Clippers. 6v12. Clippers. 6v4. Clippers money line. Sorry. That's how it works around here. So let's go ahead and look at our lineups and who's supposed to play, who's not going to play. What are we missing? Who's not playing, please? And we come on down and we see we got Harden, we got Kawhi, we got Zubac, we got Duncan Collins, we got everybody. Who are we missing? Nobody of note, really. And they're all there. Yeah, I'm taking Clippers at home. Absolutely. With the way they're playing, absolutely. Give me the Yacht Club, baby. Let's go ahead and look at some props. Let's see what we got here. Anything good? There's some good. If you want to take somebody, you can. Kawhi's been balling out too, except for last game. He didn't. I took him and he did nothing because JB dropped 50 on him. He was too busy getting cooked on defense. That's what it was. I thought, oh, the claw was going to shut down JB. No, JB said 50 burger. There you go. So I'm gonna take just straight take the Yacht Club money line. They're +1.5. I'm gonna take a money line for +111, +111. Give me that. We're moving on next. All right, last game, best game maybe. Utah and Portland. Currently, we got Portland as a 6.5 at home with a 241. We pop over. We change to the last game, which is right channel, and we see 7v9. That's a push. 27v17. That's a Utah lean. 10v1 Portland. 10v14 push. So we have 1 lean each and then 2 pushes. So we don't want to take a side or a total in this one. Nothing on here screams taking over and under, so we don't do any of that. We go to our lineups, we take a look and see who is potentially playing. Sweet Prince, are you playing, good sir? Yes, you are. Absolutely. Bailey's questionable. Nurkic questionable. There's their team. I mean, I can see high scoring game. Absolutely. What's our total? 241? I can see that happen regardless. So let's go look at our props. What do we have in this one? I'm probably just going to take what's his name, because that's what I do often. And there to hit threes against the #1 3-point defense. No, I'm good on that one. Thanks. Caleb Love 20.5. What the hell? Really? Nurkic against Klingon 25 against Klingon. I don't know about that. I mean, he could, absolutely could, but that, yeah, let's go look at Denny. Let's go ahead and grab George. Let's look at those two. Oh, oh, what about Lori? Yeah, I forgot about Lori. Lori balled out last game too. So gotta grab Lori. Who's guarding Lori? It's gonna be uh Chris Murray's gonna guard Lori. Oh Lord, we might have to go. Okay. All right, Denny. Well, here's Denny. Let's go Denny PR and just get an idea what he's been up to. We see this, and he's had a couple 50s last 2 times. He's getting the assists. He had a triple double last game against the Spurs, doing fairly well overall. I would say 46.5 is a damn high number with a 44 average. Can't do that. That's too much. It's too much. George threes, like damn, he's shooting a lot of threes and making them. But Portland is the number one 3-point defensive team, and he's on the road. I don't love that. Head to head, last 3 games were at home. That last night played Portland on the road in 2024. So it's been a minute since he had a road game at Portland. So interesting. So let's go straight PRA. Take a look at what you've been up to. Last 10. Yeah. You're still hovering at 42 with a 35. That's a nice difference in the average. And Lori, we gotta go straight you because you balled out last game. I don't think Chris Murray can guard you for real, for real. Last game you had this. Now it was October 29th. That was probably Jeremy Grant guarding you at that point, or it could have been Cameron. Could have been them. I'm not sure. So you're very consistent, though. I hate taking you because you're so damn consistent. Like, can you ball out 35 points? Absolutely. But then you forget to pass the ball and get rebounds. You just focus on scoring. Like, you're going to get mid to high 30s every game. Occasionally pop, occasionally fall. I can't take that. If anything, I almost want to take you regardless. I almost want to do it. I almost really want to do it. You know what? I said I want to do it every time. I'm taking him. We're taking it. We're taking him. He's going to get the money. GE over 35.5 PRA. I'm going to take it. I'm not worried about Denny's defense. I hope it's a back and forth. Let's go for that. I don't know who's going to win the game. Have no damn clue, but I can grab this for what odds, please? I can grab that for 120. Ugh. The NBA odds are rough today. I have some pluses, yeah, but I have pluses on the sides and totals. I have no good props except for ball is the only one's plus. Everything's minus 110, 120. Ugh. Nasty. So that's it for the NBA. That is all the games. So now let's go ahead and bounce on over to the next sport. All right, next up, we're just going to bounce over to NHL because subliminally, I'm trying to convince you all to do more betting on NHL because it's fun. And I've seen lots of comments saying, you're making me bet NHL more. You make me pay attention. And it's actually fun to do. It's fun. I know, right? So, that's why I'm putting it next. Really, it's only 5 games. And I like doing college last because it's a different style of video. So this one kind of fits nicely with NBA, the way I do the style. So let's recap yesterday, how that went. It was a 4-4 day. I have it all here. So looks like the ones I hit was, I hit the Attore, which is this 1 points. That was minus 112. Hit the Mantha points up here for plus 111. Hit the Lane Hudson assist, which is up here for the 115. And then the Demidov assist for plus 138. Beautiful. Love these little profit hunts. They're fun. The Tang didn't get one, sadly, and the other ones didn't hit, obviously. So what can you do? Oh, well. So overall, 4-4 just on that one. So still, it was a profitable day for all sports overall as a whole. Great stuff. So that's it. We are going to go ahead and bounce into our first game, which is going to be the Utah-New York game. Let me go ahead and change this up so you can see it. Boom. And let me hit a refresh. Make sure I get the freshest, crispiest lines. And there we go. Get ready to go. Moving on. So first one, Utah and the Rangers. Looks like we are sitting at almost a pick 'em basically. Slightly into Utah. We come over to our spreadsheets. We take a look at the numbers, and defense looks good. Whoa, broke the sheet. Come back. There we go. I told you it's a live Google. These are Google documents that I make from scratch. That's how I do these things. So, you see, I can double click. There's a formula for it. Yeah, every single square has a formula. It took a while to make. So, made by myself too. Let's see, 30th versus 12. There's 32 teams. You can't get much worse than 30, really. So, they're not good at shots on goal. 20v25, that's a push. Defense. There's nothing here I like when it comes to props or anything. I have no clues to win the game. I don't like an over. I don't like an under. Stats-wise, nothing looks good. Now, will we chase something? Potentially. We need to go see that, though. We need to go look at our goalies and see, are the goalies good today? Or are they bad? What do we got? So, with New York is probably going to be Igor. Yep, sure enough. Igor. Expected, not confirmed, expected. Game log 1-3-1-3. Yeah, Igor's pretty good. Then we look at Carroll. Carroll over here, we see he got 4-2-3-2-1. He's usually good. Occasionally pops off for a 4, which isn't great. That's below average. To me, 3 is average, 2's good, 1's great, 0's amazing. It's a scale. It's pretty simple. So anything 5 or higher is a joke. How do you have a job? So let's go look at props. Again, outlier, link in the pin comment. I'm going to tell you every sport. It's a free week. Go get it. So change it to the mammoth ranges, and let's see, we have all 80s, no, and a couple of hundreds up here. So shots on goal, the only one that I would even consider would maybe be Utah, because New York does give up the 25th most shots on goal at 31.2. They have 27, so maybe, perhaps we could do that. Let's look at this. Let's just grab a couple of these. Let's see. I'm not going to open every prop because that'd be ridiculous, but we'll look at those. They're 100%. That's why. Any of these props look good, like value wise. Again, those are very expensive. Like, I don't even know why I opened those. Go away. Those are super pricey. Very. That's no. I'm not taking any of that. Come on, give me some good. Give me some common sense ones, like something that makes sense. Jersey for a point, maybe. Adam Fox for an assist. He does get a good bit of assists. Hanneman for an assist could be a thing for sure. Hanneman for points, ridiculously overpriced. Hayton for assist, sure. Shots on goal, too much. Now we're in 60. So yeah, we have a couple we can look at. This is probably a pass, but I'll do it anyways. Last 10. All right, Jersey. Jersey's been getting the hell out of some points, hasn't he? That's a lot of damn points. See, now 155 is what I can take it at. 8 out of 10. I have to chase this. One. So Jersey over 0.5 points for plus 155. My hands are tied. I have to chase this. Though, look at that. Would you not chase that? Would you not? If I said, hey, this hit 8 out of 10 times, would you take it? You'd be like, yeah, probably would. Exactly. So yeah, I'll do that one. Fox assists 1, 3, 1, 1, then 0. Last 10 games, you see he gets a lot of assists. He's at 102. I gotta take this one too, probably, because he had one here. You think he's gonna go back to back without an assist? That's not like him. He's faced him 3 times. He's had a total of 5 assists in 3 games. An assist looks pretty good. Whole season, not bad. So let's go ahead and add Fox, because the odds are pretty good. And I like good odds. So we're gonna go Fox over 0.5 assists. Or is it -102? What can I get it at? 104. Hey, Novig coming in clutch. Absolutely. Good job, Novig. Then we got a Panarin for assist. Does that look even better? 111. Don't like that as much. That's his last 10. I like Fox's better. I like that streak Fox had. Little streak right here. That's nice. Volume and consistency is what I like. So yeah, we'll take that one for sure. Let's get rid of Panarin. Hayton, points. What you got, buddy? It's 175. He's had 4 in 3 games. Oh man. But he hasn't really. No. I'm gonna leave that off. So we're going to take Fox. We're going to take Jersey. We're going to take these two and move on. Next. All right, moving on to game number 2 is going to be Anaheim and Washington. You see here, it is 131 Washington at home. Really? Okay, 6.5. Oh, Anaheim's garbage. That's why. I was like, wait a minute. Washington's defense has been terrible, but they're doing better. Anaheim is trash right now. They're losing their games by an average of 2.4 goals per game. That is terrible. And Washington's breaking even right now. So 2v26, Anaheim shots on goal is always a good one. They're always top 5. Washington gives up shots on goal. So Anaheim shots on goal, Washington points. That's the only 2 things we care about. Points, goals, assists for Washington, shots for Anaheim. Let's go look at our goalie setup and see who's going to be out there. Lucas is supposed to be out there. Game log 5446. How do you have a job, bro? How would you? No, if this was baseball, you'd be in the minors right now. You'd be gone. This is absolute trash. And then Logan, 244364. Bro, that ain't good either. Over? It's 6.5. That's a little too much, but we're gonna look at some points. Absolutely. Let's go look. We might pull a Chili's in this bad boy. I have a triple dipper going out here. So let's see. Bucks. We don't have many to look. Well, we have some, but not too many. So we want Anaheim shots on goals. Do that first. So it's gonna be McTavish. That's gonna be Truba. Let's see who else we got. It's gonna be Leo. That's gonna be Cutter. All right, that everybody? McTavish. Okay, we got lots of shots to goal potentials here. And then we want Washington points. Hell, we can even take Anaheim points to be real. We could. Blocks that's pricey. Hell no. Oh, I didn't look at the odds. Oh, damn. Let me go through these real quick. That looks good, but that is ridiculously priced. How about 2.5? 2.5 good odds? Plus 154, huh? 146. He's averaging 3.6 on a 2.5. That qualifies for me. That's a winner. Stay. Truba, 3.2 and a 1.5. If I bump you to 2.5, what can I get? 240. Oh my god. Now this 6 doing some heavy lifting. I don't like that. See over here with McTavish, he at least has a history of like popping off a good bit. I like that. I can't trust you. Carlson, how do you go 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, then 0? How do you just drop off? How do you have zeros randomly? It's like you just decide I'm out there to, oh, no, it's not my day. I was told not to touch the puck. I can't do it. I don't like that. That annoys me. And you're way too pricey as it is. So 150 for 2.5 for Cutter. Cutter's averaging 5. I could bump this up 3.5 easily with Cutter. I would chase Cutter 4 shots on goal, absolutely. 155. Oh, are we going to do a super chase in this game? These 2 goalies, absolutely, probably. McTavish shots on goals 2.5. Wait. Oh, it was already on there. Okay. I mean, sure. Okay, so we're going to go Cutter and McTavish. We're going to take both of them, 3 and 4. All right, now we go look at points for Washington. How about this? Blocks, goals for damn Protoss goals. 32nd means they're the worst all year. Great. Strom. Whoa, never mind. That is way too pricey. Go away. That look these odds. Let's see. Odds. Strom. No, hell no. That's pricey. And that is pricey. So if anything, we got you for a goal. That's all we have. Shameful. 265, last 10, last 20. You can see he's popped off a lot of goals head to head. He's had 3 than 1. Last 4 goals in the last 2 games. Bruh, I might take this. As a fun little chase because I might just do it. Anaheim's giving up 4.6. If anybody's going to score, it's probably going to be this guy. So let's just take, you know what? I already called it at the beginning. We're doing it. We're pulling a Chili's triple dipper. We're going with Dust over 0.5 goals or plus. What can I get that for? Best bet. Nothing, huh? Ain't nobody. 2 goals. Who's offering that? Bet River's trying to go broke, aren't they? Well, I guess I ain't taking it because nobody's offering it. That's a damn shame. All right, so I guess we're going 2 plays, not 3. Chili's is canceled. We're not going to Chili's. Back in the car. All right. McTavish. We're just going double dip. Over 2.5 shots on goal for plus 150 what? I guess FanDuel. I can't use FanDuel. Who's this? 146. I can use 146. Good for me. Cool. All right, and then Cutter Gauthier. So Gauthier over 3.5 shots a goal. We bought it up for a reason because he has shown he can pop off. We're chasing the pop off. If he pops off, it's gonna be great. 155. So now with being 155 and 146, there's a high chance these don't hit. You know this, right? This is a chase. This is what we do in NHL. It's fun. For me, anyways, it's fun. So you do what you want. You could take this back down to 2.5 if you want. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna move on next. Man, I love betting NHL. Fun stuff. Ottawa, Detroit time. Looks like we got 140 Ottawa with a 6.5. Pop over and we see, well, that cancels out. That leans defense. And then we got Ottawa shots on goal. That's about the only thing we have that looks decent. So, okay. Johnny is going out there and with a 2-1-4-3-2 all over the place. Levi with 2 E's. Lies. Okay, that's about average 2. Good stuff. Let's pop over. Change to get rid of these 2, bop, and then go drop like it hot. There we go. Very few to look at. Ottawa shots on goal. Can I have any, please? I have 1. It's Dylan for 1.5, and he's way too damn pricey. That's fine. We're gonna thrift. Let's go thrifting in the trash. See if we can find anything better. Good. We got some shots on goal. I want Ottawa potentially. Let's see. Anybody good down here? Drake is 200. Maybe we can buy Drake 2.5. That might be something. Oh, he's right there, 2.5 above us. Ha. Oh, buddy. 2.5 at 2.6. Nah, I'm good on that. Thanks. How about you? 1.5 or 2.2? No, thanks. I want good averages, guys. Why can't I get that? Let's take a look at Thomas. Let's take a look at who else we got. Oh, Timmy. Yeah, let's look at Timmy. All right, good stuff. 1.8 on a 1.5 is a no, and 2.5 on a 2.4. No. They're sharing too much. Nope. I need a ball hog. I need somebody's gonna take the shot. They ain't doing it. So sad. You see that if you want to play it. I got to pass. There's nothing there. Next. 2 games remaining. We move on to Calgary versus Seattle, which is right here. 136 Calgary with a 5.5. We pop over, we see this, and we go, ooh, defense, both top 5. We ain't taking points. These goalies have been nasty. The teams have been nasty overall. So under potentially, that leans shots on goal for Seattle, and that leans it defense. So over is 5.5, and I'm not taking under 5.5. I hate taking those, especially when they're combining for over 6 goals per game. They're 6.2 on average, so that's a no. Let's go look at our goalies. Joey's expected, and let's see game log 3-2-2-2 3-2-2. Gee, I wonder what he's going to put up. I'll be 3 or 2. Dustin, we go over here. Look at Dustin's 4-1-1-2. Okay, he's all over the place. Can't trust that. So props, change it to the last one. Bang, scroll back up. Look at the hundreds. Ooh, okay, so we want shots on goal for Seattle, which is going to be Shane, 450. What the hell? No. Eli. It's pricey for Eli. Can't take that one. It's way too much. Jared is way too damn pricey. Jared, we might get 2.5 to get some good value on him. He's a high shooter, right? Yeah, 2.6. Damn, that's it. 1.5 or 2.6. Oh man, I could almost take 2.5 head to head. He popped off for 3 last couple games against him. This would be a straight chase if I took this a 3, took this 2.5 just because of this. Because he's only hit 3, 4 out of 10 times. I don't love that. I don't like that at all. Oh, shameful, shameful times. Anybody else in Seattle got shots on goal in here? Maddie, what's Maddie looking like? What's Jordan looking like? Oops, open a new one. Open a split window. What the hell? What the hell? I, weird new feature they have. Crazy. So, um, yeah, where's it going? Jared, 26115 is a no. No. Maddie, 128. Ugh. Where are the ball hogs? Where's the dude's going to take 7 shots a game? In Colorado, probably. Oh, man, there's nothing here I want to take here either. If anything, I would lean it under. If anything, it'd be an under. I don't like a side either. So, pass. Another pass, I know. Next. One game remaining in game of the day, perhaps, maybe. Minnesota and the Kings. We currently see it is a slightly in the Minnesota with a 5.5. We pop over to our sheets and we see what? We see offense over defense on both sides. So we have 2 leans to offense. We have 9v18 shots on goal. If the goalies are not that good, we might be taking the over of 5.5, which is at plus 102 right now. So, goalies, please. Who do we got? Philip, be bad recently. Be bad. 2-2-3-2-2. Okay, so we'll assume 2 something. Darcy's going to be the mid about 3, aren't you? You're going to be close to 3. 4-4. Ooh, Darcy's been slacking here recently. Huh. Okay, Darcy's had a couple rough games, so yeah, I'm thinking over for sure. Let's go look at props. Thinking over 5.5 in this one for a plus 102. That sounds delicious to me. All right, so here's your points. If you want to take any of these, you can. We got a bunch of blocks up here. Damn, a lot of blocks in this one. You can take any of those if you want. I'm not even gonna, don't even care about these. Nope, not one bit. So you can take those if you want. I'm gonna follow the numbers. We're going to take the over 5.5 for plus 102 over on the new big. So give me those. And we are yeah, we're done with NHL. So let's go ahead and head over to men's college hoops now. All right, college hoops time. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me show you what we took yesterday. I could pull up and show all that so you can see it. There be the plays we took. You can see them. You can go through those if you want. Not going to go through each one, but you can see it there. Let me pull some highlights out real quick. So I want this sports. Thank you. Change my phone. And, Washington State, FIU, Northern Iowa, over in the Denver game, like expected. Where's Denver? Up here, yeah, over. This was a sport I actually had a red day. The other 2 sports were good. This one had a little bit of a red day, so it happens. You can't be green every sport. Can't be. So those are those. So we pop over. We go back. Here's our schedule. We have a very short schedule. We have 19 bettable games. That's it. 19. You see, very short. Some you can't even get tickets to. Great. We at least have a couple ranked teams playing though, so it's not terrible. So let's get to the first one. We're going to roll through all these, and then I will sip on some coffee halfway through. That's about how I do it. So to the sheets we go. This first game is at 5 p.m. They're finally not doing no random noon games on a Monday. Good job, guys. So we got Cornell and Columbia, a little Ivy action, and we got Cornell 2.5. That versus that is a push. That versus that leans Columbia all day. Columbia 58v285, absolutely. 15v4 is a push. That's slightly into Columbia from threes. It is Columbia plus on the road. I think I'll take Columbia plus 2.5 for Columbia money line at plus 128. Cornell's good at scoring, but their defense is slacking to the point. Hell, maybe the over might be a play because of the pace. Over's 169. That is a high ass total. 180. 167. They're at 169. Give me Columbia. We're gonna take Columbia money line. We're gonna grab that for plus 128. I think they have defense and they're pretty good at scoring. You're giving up that. These numbers are gonna get worse because you're facing a good defense. These numbers are gonna get worse because you're facing a good offense. That all favors Columbia. I'm gonna take them. I don't like taking money lines on the road usually, but they're a dog already, so we're chasing for the money line. So we're gonna do that. Move on. Ohio State and Nebraska ball. Undefeated, 13th ranked, 13-0, 13 game winning streak, Nebraska. Crazy. 10-3 Ohio State. That's about a push. They're all within 30 to 40, 50 spots. Yeah, you see the numbers are pretty close. That's slightly maybe Nebraska. This is damn sure Nebraska. Other than that, they're slower. They're average. I don't really know what to do here. It is currently 2.5 Ohio State at home. I mean, I've won a couple games on Nebraska this year because they beat Michigan State at home last game, so pretty good. Now they're at Columbus. I don't know. I'm gonna leave this one alone. Monday at Columbus, weird things could happen. Nebraska could easily lose this game, so we're gonna slide on past that one. Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and Alabama State. Pine Bluff? Who the hell is that? Pine Bluff, if I could talk. is putting up 100 points a game in the last 5 games. That's right. Who have you played to do that? Tell me it's not D3 schools. You have played. Oh, Lord. All right. Alabama A&M, 95-83. Champ Christian, 138-73. Ecclesia, 114-64. Tulsa, you lost 84-117. And DePaul, 76-72. Can't trust your numbers at all. Sorry. Alabama State is just not a good team. We know this. They're 4-10. They're 4-10 as well. Don't bet bad games. Keep it moving. Southern versus Prairie View. Again, don't bet bad games. Keep it moving. Simple. They're not good at anything good. So, yeah, you can hit threes. That's great. But if that's the only thing you can do is hit threes, and you're on the road, yeah, you're both fast at being bad. You're bad and fast. There's going to be a bunch of cardio and miss layups out there. Terrible, terrible basketball. Or the what is this? Oh no. Oregon. How much? How much for Oregon? 6.5 Oregon, huh? Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy me a little bit of Oregon stock right here. I'm gonna take a little bit of that. Thank you. A little Oregon minus 6.5. Based on the numbers, this game shouldn't be close. Now it is in Rutgers, and Rutgers is, they're playing close. They're keeping the game semi-close. They're only losing by what, 10-ish, 11-ish on average. That's not bad for a team when you have these kind of numbers. Oregon's been balling out last 5 games. They're winning by 18. Pretty good. Give me Oregon all day. What's the line? Plus 110 on top of that? Yeah. Beautiful. Let's move on. Had to give me some coffee real quick after that one. That was like, yeah. I was like, ooh. Moving on, we got Yale versus Brown. A little more Ivy League action popping off, and we can see Brown's defense is, well, they're actually, there's a lot of green. Only thing they're bad at is actually shooting twos, which is what Yale is really good at. Yale's offense is their 3-point defense is not good. What's the line? Curious. This is 8.5 for Yale on the road. 11-2 Yale. One of Yale's losses was to Alabama, so they're a really good team. So I don't want to. Both of these have over potentially could be a thing. They're kind of average on this 8.5 for Yale. Really, Brown's not a bad team, but they're 6-7, so they're winning their last 5 by 30 points. Who have you played to beat them up that bad? Hold up, you're playing D2 schools, aren't you? Don't lie, you are. Your last few have been Johnson, Wales, Providence, which you lost by only 7. Impressive. Somebody called Elms to where you throw off my spreadsheet because you won 115-34. And I keep seeing 34 thinking that's a wrong box score. No, that's right. 34. That was it. Yeah, I can't trust this at all. No. I can't use those numbers. I can't use something that bad. Green Bay versus Milwaukee, 7-8. Look, you stop podcasting and look what happens. You actually start playing some hoops. All right. Okay. That versus that. And you're playing the Sewer Rats. Oh, what a game. What a game. Oh, man. It's Milwaukee, 1.5 on the road. Not what, I mean, their defense is still terrible. At least they're making shots. They're making threes too. So, man, I can't take this. I would love to, but I can't. This is just a mid game of the year. Harvard versus Dartmouth. That's a lot of mixed colors here. So we got this. I don't like this. No, there's too much. I need the Oregon Rutgers for every game. That's what I want. I want to see red. I need red versus green, just like that for every game. Princeton versus Penn. No, too much red. They can kind of shoot threes. That's it. Nothing. Wow. Princeton does not care about even running. Fast break in Princeton? Please. No, thank you. Charleston versus Bill and Mary. They can actually both shoot twos. Defense is both that versus that leans that. So 3 for Bill and Mary, couple for offense, potential shooting. They're kind of fast. Let's see. I'm actually kind of curious what the over is. William Mary. Where are you at? Let's go Mary. And let's see, 164. They're barely hitting 160 as it is. 164 is the top line. No thanks. I'm good there. Southeast Louisiana. What? Where are the green? Oh my God, this is what a day. What a day. I can't wait for tomorrow when the real teams play again. Man, shameful. Where are we at? We're so far down the list. Grambling, my favorite school, because it sounds like gambling. And that just leans 3. They can hit threes and defend the 3, which the worst 3-point shooting team in the country is Southern at 20.8% in the last 5 games. How was you so bad? How? Well, you don't have to worry about that. They'll miss the shots themselves. Leave them open. Dare them to. That means you should get all the rebounds probably. So Grambling should, oh yeah, they're 1-10. That actually makes sense. Okay. Grambling. Can I bet on you today? I would love to if I could. Could I please? Let's see. Graham, 4.5 at home. That's it. That's it. They're losing by 20. They're keeping it within 1. Yeah, I'll take Grambling. Absolutely. Gramble. Let's see. Gram minus 4.5 for how much? Minus 105. I'll take that. I'll take a risk on them. I'll take a risk. I usually wouldn't do it with a team under 50%, but they're pretty bad here. And then this team's going to keep shooting threes and missing all threes. So yeah, I'll take Grambling. Let's go on to UT Unido Grande versus Infinite Word. And slightly in there, definitely in there, definitely in there. This is UT's Rio Grande. If we can get a good line, plus something, obviously. Plus 1.5. They're 0-6 on the road, though. They cannot win road games. They do poorly on the road. Let's go with, I'll be cautious. We'll be safe. We'll be safe. Nichols versus Northwestern State. Again, nothing standing out. Again, I really want to trust this one. Nothing else. Everything else is the same. McNeese versus Stephen F. Austin. Defense. Everything else is the same. Again, no. It's a good matchup. Damn good matchup. But no. Mississippi Valley State. My eyes are hurting now. Wow, that is a bright red. There's a lot of bright red. Oh my, yeah, that is terrible. No. You're 1-14 with a 13-game losing streak. How? Houston Christian versus A&M Corpus Christi, who's doing everything good but making twos. Too bad they're also bad at that. So maybe Corpus Christi on the road. Maybe. Do we trust a team that can't make shots? Not really. They're 3.5-point favorites, but they do everything else good. Like everything else is good except they can't make layups, or they're shooting a lot of middies or mid-range jumpers or something. I don't know what they're doing, but they're making threes too. So, and they kind of focus. That's so bad. No, I'm not betting it. No, I'm not betting on teams that can't shoot on the road. Sorry, I can't. Nolans and East Texas A&M, again, another trash game. And lastly, Michigan State USC, an actual good game. USC shouldn't be ranked. Michigan State should be ranked because they're good. This cancel out Michigan State by how much? 10.5 in East Lansing. So USC has to go to East Lansing and play. Yeah, Michigan showed how. I think it was more Michigan being that good than USC being bad, but I think Michigan State's going to not really do what Michigan did, but maybe close. So I'll take Michigan State. Michigan State minus 10.5. I think the ranking for USC is premature. No. Give me Michigan State 10.5 for minus 108. So overall, that gives me 4 plays in college hoops. That's it. It's a short day. It's a weird day too. So it's a Monday, a lot of mid majors, couple big games. So gives me 4 plays. Good stuff. That's it. We're done. Let me go ahead and show you some schedules real quick. Let me get rid of this. Let me go to NBA tomorrow. NBA on Tuesday. Let's see. We have a whopping 6 games. Yay. That's it. NHL tomorrow on Tuesday. We have a bigger slate. So I might still be able to combine the videos if possible. And then on college hoops tomorrow, is it a big slate? Let's see. Nope, another small slate, but at least we got so we got some SEC action. We got some Big 12 action. We got a lot of ranked action. Good stuff. That's a good day right there. Duke at Louisville, Penn State, Michigan. Hey, we got some good games tomorrow. So yeah, I'll combine everything in one video again, just because this is easier, I believe. So we'll do that. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, check out Better Bay. If you want the spreadsheets for every single sport, if you want access to the typed out list of plays, or you just want to come join the chat, it's all there for you. So that's it. Drop a like, subscribe if you're here. Appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday, the 6th, for some more sports talk. Peace.